That's next report down to Judge John Putman presiding.
Be seated, please. Case number 14-74, State versus Robert Martindale, possession of controlled substance, methamphetamine, and furnishing prohibited articles.
Your Honor, we'd waive reading of the information, enter plea of not guilty.
Okay, sir, I've appointed the Public Defender's Office to represent you. I'll enter a plea of not guilty in your case. We'll issue a scheduling order setting him for an appearance. The next time will be to try pre-trial motions, if any.
That's a division for you.
Oh, is it? Okay.
When's the next time Judge Webb's going to be here?
Let me see here. Yeah. April 3rd. You want him here on April 3rd? Okay. Sorry, you may be seated. Hey, would you in that? State versus Peter Thompson, 2014-77. Fraudulent use of a credit card, theft, forgery, attempted theft.
Your Honor, we'd waive reading of the information, enter plea of not guilty.
I'll enter the plea of not guilty. I've appointed the Public Defender's Office to represent you, and we'll send out a scheduling order.
All right, thank you, Judge.
14-76, State versus Lonnie Tolliver, charged with forgery. Good morning.
We'd waive reading of the information, enter plea of not guilty.
Have him reappear before Judge Webb on April 3rd. Jacob Lipe or Lippy, is that correct? 14-70.
Your Honor, we'll waive reading of the information, enter plea of not guilty.
Okay. And I'm appointing the Public Defender to represent you.
Who's your parole plan? Are you supposed to parole out too? I'm going to try to get switched out here until I get this case over with. Okay.
April 3rd. Get on Division 4 docket. 13-297, State versus Travis Armstead, theft.
His bond was revoked, Your Honor. He's missed a court date.
Oh.
He's got some other charges on the other division, and he confused his court dates, missed court. Unfortunately, the bondsman does not want to stay on the bond.
I see. Well, do we need to set another bond? Yes,
Yes, Your Honor.
that's all we can do.
Yes.
The bond, the original bond, what was it, $3,500?
I think it was 10,000.
It's $10,000.
Yeah.
Your Honor, the state would request a bond of 3 times that amount. This gentleman did not miss a court date and get confused. We issued an order to revoke his bond on the 16th day of January. He was not arrested until March the 4th.
No, I got arrested January 15th.
Actually, only a $3,500 bond was issued, so.
Is this for the theft of property? If it's theft of property, if it's 10,000, 3,500 was for the.
We put like that, all the bonds we put up was a $3,500 bond.
Okay.
Which is a second case. It's a possession, drug possession case. I'm not sure.
Possession and delivery and endangering welfare of minor and careless driving.
I don't know. I'll set the bond at $15,000. The scheduling order has him coming back on March 27th. Is that acceptable?
That's good.
Okay, I'll just leave it here on March 27th. Anything further? Okay. You may
So can I go to
proceed.
Izard County after? I mean, since
Can you go to Izard County?
yeah. Go to Izard County.
Well, that had to be determined by the Sheriff's Department, prosecutors. This is 13-261, State versus Jacob Luke Anderson. Mr. Anderson, I'm looking at a police statement here. Have you gone over this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you feel you understand the matter set out in your police statement?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the charges against you and the range of possible penalties if you're convicted?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty to delivery of a controlled substance? I guess it's methamphetamine is one of the substances. Also delivery of a controlled substance, hydrocodone, possession of methamphetamine, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Yes, sir.
By entering your plea of guilty, you're giving up your right to have a trial, and you also cannot appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Other than the recommendation regarding your sentence, which is in the plea statement, other than that, have you been promised anything?
No, sir.
You've been threatened or pressured in any way in order to get you to change your plea?
No, sir.
And are you pleading guilty because you're in fact guilty?
Yes, sir.
Looks like, is it last September 26, here in Mountain Home, did you sell some methamphetamine to another person,
Yes, sir.
individual? And also some hydrocodone apparently?
Yes, sir.
And you had some methamphetamine in your possession and some drug paraphernalia? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
This time, sir, I'm going to accept your plea and judge you guilty. On the delivery of methamphetamine, you'll receive a sentence of 10 years in the Arkansas Department of Correction. For delivery of hydrocodone, 10 years in the Arkansas Department of Correction. Possession of methamphetamine, 6 years in the Department of Correction. And possession of drug paraphernalia, 6 years in the Department of Correction. The sentences will run concurrent. You will receive jail time credit of 140 days. There's $200 in cost you're ordered to pay, $350 in restitution, $220 booking fee, $1,000 fine, a DNA fine of $250, a drug crime assessment of $125, $350 restitution. Pay what you owe at the rate of $100 per month, beginning within 60 days after you're released from your incarceration, and you make your payments to the Sheriff's Department.
Yes, sir.